Presenting this the other day. This is incredible. Number one, it 4.9 stars at hsn.com out of 5, right? So almost every single review was a perfect 5-star review. It's not just an air fryer, it is a dual air fryer. How cool is this? There are actually 2 different baskets, but they are 2 zones. So you can cook 2 different foods, 2 different temps at the same time. So I can do my chicken that I swear by in an air fryer because it's moist and juicy and delicious. I can do all my veggies on the other side. It is brilliant. That's all part of that smart finish. But check it out. You can also not just air fry, you can broil, you can preheat, you can hydrate, you can roast with this one. You can bake in this one as well. And the fact that you are cooking your food with up to 75% less fat. So it's a healthier way, it's a bottom line about air fry, it's a healthier way to enjoy fried foods. Today, item number 720320, marked from $179.99. We have about 900 left here as well. So just like the coffee maker, $159.99. The red, I know when I walked out here, the red was here and I said, I think I sold the red out. The red is gone. So this is all we have. Turquoise, oh my gosh, there's only a little over 200 in the turquoise, and then the rest of them are over here in the gray. The name, the quality of the Ninja name, oh, and it's free shipping, yay. Free shipping, and again, you can see how you have 2 separate baskets, and that even come with the little grill, but you have 2 separate complete zones, and I know Rochelle's gonna walk us through this, but it is absolutely brilliant, because to me in cooking, and I'm not far from a good chef. I'm a cook. I try to cook. But to get foods to be done well, perfectly, at the same time is such a challenge. So I can let my Ninja do all that for me, can't I?
You certainly can. I mean, air frying is so popular for a reason, and Ninja is really good about looking at customer reviews and seeing what people want. And what everybody wanted was to be able to cook 2 things at once. So rather than cooking your protein and then having to wait and having it get cold and then put your vegetables, you can cook both your protein, your meat, and your vegetables at the same time. So let me show you what I did. We did some sausage and peppers to put on some rolls. And so I did my sausages on one side, and then I did my peppers on the other. So it's nonstick, it's easy to clean. I actually prefer cooking my sausages in the air fryer as opposed to the stovetop because it's really easy. I just kind of set it and forget it and let Ninja, let the Ninja do the work for me. But then I did my peppers on the other side. So, I love that I was able to cook 2 different things at 2 different temperatures, 2 different times, and have them both hot and ready at the same time. So this is great for entertaining. This is great for busy weeknights. One of the girls helping us out today, she was saying her kids are always fighting over who is next to use the air fryer. Well, now they've got 2 baskets, so they can each have their own basket, right?
Okay, that looks amazing right there, Rochelle.
Doesn't it look delicious?
Yeah, it really does.
Doesn't look delicious. So you have 2 separate units. You have 2 separate baskets. And let me kind of walk you through the front panel to show you how it works. So the first basket here is lit up by the number 1. You have 6 different functions. So it's not just an air fryer. It will also broil, roast, reheat, dehydrate, and bake. Reheat is great for your sandwiches and your pizzas. You'll never want to use your microwave again. But then you have your smart finish and match cook. So I'm actually going to air fry some things here I'm going to add in a minute. So I'm going to go up to 400 for my temperature. You can adjust the time on the other side. I'm actually going to go to 20 minutes. And then for the second one, because I'm doing something that is actually at the same time here, I'm going to hit match cook. So I didn't have to reset everything on this side. If I were to hit smart finish, that would be for 2 different times and temperatures. So let me just put my things in here. We've got some mozzarella sticks and some egg rolls. And when I hit start, you'll see how that works. Oop, I just lost an egg roll there. It wouldn't be me cooking in the kitchen without a little bit of flying food. So once I hit start, this is going to go, and it did the match cook technology because they are 2 appetizers. But for like French fries, or if you want to do French fries and chicken nuggets, and the chicken nuggets take a little bit longer because you've got the chicken in there, they're going to cook at 2 different temperatures and 2 different times. So I love that you have that ability to do 2 different things. And let me go over here and show you the salmon, because I really want to get to our air fried Oreos. We're going to air fry some Oreos here. So on this side, we did salmon on one side, and then we did asparagus on the other. The salmon takes about 10 minutes at 375, and the asparagus only takes 7 minutes, but we were able to have these both done at the same time. This is my favorite weeknight meal because I can just push the buttons, and set it and forget it. I don't have to, you know, go over and babysit the stovetop. I don't have to have a bunch of pots and pans out. It's non-stick. It's really easy to clean. In fact, I'm going to show you, just because with the asparagus, all we had is a little bit of water in there. This is how easy it is to clean. I'm just going to wipe it with a cloth here so I can cook my next item. And so I'm wiping it with a damp cloth. It is non-stick. You could put this in your dishwasher too if you wanted to. It's dishwasher safe on the top rack. But now I'm going to add air fried Oreos. So this is like deep fried, but 75% less fat. Yes, these are Oreos that are covered in dough. So this is just like a the dough that you would get in the supermarket that's fresh, you know, fresh made.
Right.
We're just going to do these in 4 minutes. So I hope we can get them done before the end of the hour, because I want you to see how these turn out. I'm going to pop them in here.
Oh, we're not leaving till they're done, Rochelle.
Oh, yeah. So I want to show you, you can use the basket separately too. So I'm just going to use basket 2 because that's the only one I have food in right now. And I'm going to air fry these at 375 for 4 minutes. So let me just adjust this to 4 minutes. And we will have those done, and you can see how delicious they are. So see, you can use this independently. So if you have kids at home and they just want to reheat their sandwich or their pizza, they can just use one side. If you have kids that are fighting over the air fryer, now you've got 2 air fryers that can do 2 separate things at 2 separate temperatures and 2 different times and have it done at the same time.
Yeah, and I wanted to mention really quickly, because I showed this the other day, and for me, this was important. The brochure that comes with it, it's the Quickstart guide, but when you look in here, this is your chart. If you're like, well, how do I know, you know, how long to cook anything? So this is a complete air frying cooking chart, and there's like 2 pages of that. And then on the 3rd page, if you want to dehydrate, there's a dehydrate chart. So this comes right along with it. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, the gray, we call it gray on this one. What color are we calling it? Yeah, gray. So the gray, way out in the lead. You know, if you just bought maybe the Ninja blender, pick this up to go with it if you've never tried an air fryer before, because this takes air frying to the next level. And then the fact that you are not just air frying, you will not have to use your microwave. You will not have to use your oven, because the Ninja Foodi, this 3-in-1, literally does it all. And the fact that you can not only do 2 different foods, 2 different, at the same time, 2 different temps, but its brain finishes them so that they are done at the exact same time. That's what's brilliant about this. And the fact that you can take your frozen food, throw it right in here. I bet the sausages are amazing, because to me, the meats in this, the meats are so good, because they're not like with the sausage, it's not gonna be, you know, greasy. Sometimes you make them, they can be very, very greasy. I've made turkey sausages. I love turkey sausage. Meatballs in an air fryer. You will never want them any other way. So there's so many different things that you can try. And even in the little book that comes with it, it has, you know, you can do broccoli. There's some kebabs, beef jerky that you can make. It talks about some vegetables. Oh, maple glazed turkey breast and green bean casserole. How amazing would that be? Sweet potato, sausage hash. So it's not just for French fries. I think that's the thing that a lot of us hear when we hear fryer. Okay, well, I want French fries. I love my fries. The kids love fries. They like all the, you know, chicken fingers and all of that, chicken sticks, cheese sticks. Here you can do a myriad of different things. You're cooking without all the fat and grease and oil. That's the difference with air frying in general. But what the Foodi does, it takes it all to the next level, because here you have that ability to do so many different things. So, because they said not just frying, but that you can do it all, even the reheat. So you can even, if your family members are coming home at different times, you make the meal, they need to reheat it, you can easily reheat it in here. It's quick, it's fast, it's easy, but it's doing 2 separate meals in the 2 separate baskets with the 2 different zones, 2 different temps, done at the same time, Michelle, which is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And how many do we have left, Rob, in the silver? Because I know in the gray, I have about 800 left in the gray, and when they're gone, guys, and about a little over 200 remaining in the turquoise. That's it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You know, I personally love this. This is my favorite, to cook 2 different things at 2 different times. I always listen for that do-do-do, because that really means dinner's ready. I love that I can set it and forget it. I can just put the time, put the temperature, and I'm not having to babysit a hot stove. I don't have to preheat my oven. You know, I can just put it in my Ninja air fryer, and dinner's ready for me. And the Oreos are going to be done in 15 seconds. I can't wait. for you to see these. I think we did some air fried donuts last time, but air frying is so popular because it's 75% less fat than traditional air frying. So this is really, a baked, air fried Oreo as opposed to deep frying. So you're gonna have those like nice fall treats without the fat. And so it says cool. It is done. Are you ready to see these?
Yeah.
Look at these air fried Oreos.
Oh my gosh.
They are breaded. I'm going to put these over here on our plate, and we're going to dress them up with a little drizzle and a little powdered sugar. There's the doot-to-doot. I was so excited to pull these out. I pulled these out before the doot-to-doot. So let me put this basket back, and let me cut into one so you can see it before I dress it up with some sugar. So you can do your fall treats in here for the kids. Look at that.
Oh,
so good.
Man,
Look at
that looks
Oreo
good.
In there. So air fried Oreos. So you can do your favorite fried foods and have your favorite fall treats, but a little bit less guilt, right? Because you're not going to have that fat. There's some chocolate drizzle. I'm going to do a little powdered sugar, and there we go. How delicious
That is
does
happiness.
That
is happiness right there.
Happiness.
That looks amazing. So we have
we did those in 4 minutes.
Yeah. We have like 5 minutes remaining in the hour. And again, just to remind you, this is where I would tell you, go to hsn.com and read the reviews. 4.9 stars. So like I said, it just didn't barely eke its way into a customer pick. It is a huge customer pick. Almost every review is a perfect 5-star review. So people absolutely love it. It could not be easier to use. It could not be easier to clean. It's a 6-in-1 with your 6 different presets. An 8-quart capacity, right? So I can I put about, what is the capacity of each one of the zones, Rochelle?
So you could do, it's okay. You could do 2 pounds of fries in each side. So you could do 4 pounds of fries. So when you take something out of your freezer, any kind of frozen appetizer is usually about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. You can put 2 pounds in each side. So you could do your chicken tenders and your fries, or you could do, wings on both sides if you're entertaining on the weekend. And if you want, I can walk you through that front panel again and show you how it works.
Great.
I don't think we have enough time for the fried foods to finish, so I just paused it. But I want to show you how this works again with the Smart Finish technology, because this is what really makes it so great. So this is the first basket lit up with the number 1 here. You can choose any of these 6 functions. So it could be air fry on one side and bake on the other. It doesn't have to all be the same. So I'm going to select air fry. I'm going to put my temperature at 400 and my time at 20 minutes. Then I'm going to select basket 2, and let's go down in temperature. Oh, it's good. It's telling me to select. Let's select bake. I'm going to go down or up in temperature to 350 for bake, and I'm going to go down in time to 14 minutes. Once I hit Smart Finish and start, see how it's holding this side? That means it's going to make sure that both sides are done at the same time. So you can cook 2 different things at 2 different temperatures, even 2 different functions and 2 different times. And the Smart Finish technology is going to make sure they are both done at the same time. I think that's just so brilliant, because then you can do your salmon and asparagus, you can do your sausage and peppers, you can do your chicken fajitas, do your chicken on one side and your fajita vegetables on the other. It's so great for that. We've done nachos in here. The nachos are amazing. If you want to do your tortilla chips on one side and your meat on the other. So it's really great for cooking 2 different foods at the same time.
Yeah, and I want to give everyone the measurements also, because if you're concerned about, okay, where am I going to put this in my countertop? It's about 15.6 inches long. It's about almost not quite 11 inches wide, and it's about 10.5 inches in height. And honestly, when you get this home, you will not want to put this underneath. You want to put this right on the kitchen counter, because it will be your go-to. That it's quick, that it's fast, and what can't you do? Because Rochelle, I can bake in this too, can I?
You can bake. And how often during the fall do we think, oh, I wish I had, some extra capacity for baking? We've done some air fried donuts in here. You could bake brownies in here. It does have a bake function, so you can bake to your heart's content in the fall in your air fryer, in your Ninja air fryer, and you can do 2 different things at 2 different sides too, if you wanted to.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And then it's showing, yeah, that's the main thing. It's showing you that it's done at the same time. So you can put upwards of 2 pounds of food in each one. So you have a true 8-quart capacity to it. And the other thing about it, the quality of the Ninja name. You know, we've been talking about that with our awesome blender that's a Today Special and with our coffee maker. I mean, this is a brand name that you can know and that you can trust. And one of the things that I love so much, like pretty much every single one of the reviews talked about how great the food was, because that's the bottom line, right? We love that it's quick and easy, but how amazing the food comes out, that it's cooking the food to perfection, that you're keeping, you know, all of the flavors and the nutrients and everything when you're air frying it. I mean, that's, well, I mean, listen, air frying is one of like the biggest trends out there. But, you know, you realize that you're not only getting a unit that will air fry, but you're getting one that will dehydrate for you. What are you paying for a dehydrator, right? If you're buying, I think, Rochelle, if you're buying all of these separately, right, everything that this will do, and the roasting and the broiling and the baking, you're spending a ton of money. So I love that we can just let the Ninja do it all.
It's so true. I mean, it's going to be apple picking season soon. I know here in Florida,